Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing some of the best laptops that you can buy across the price ranges in this deal season. This is the time of the year when Flipkart and Amazon brings most of the deals across the year with their Big Billion and Great Indian Festival sale. So let's see what are the different laptops that you can buy at deal prices across the ranges starting from budget till the 1 lakh range. I may look at my laptop in between to look at these categories and the price to explain the price ranges and going through the Amazon and Flipkart pages. So bear with me. So the three different use case scenarios that we are looking at is the casual or the college or school kind of customers who are looking for a very budget laptop for browsing, online classes. So that will be the very budget range. The next will be what we are looking at, like an design laptop, or what it will not be a full-fledged hardcore design laptop, but at least for people who are looking to carry lightweight and who give a lot of focus on screen work, for example, photography or a little bit of editing works. I think screen matters. So we will provide two recommendations for that, for people who are looking at a design work, as well as one a little bit of top-end office laptop, which will be helpful for people who are looking for a good top-end office laptop, which is lightweight. Now, the other most dominant category that we are going to cover is the gaming laptop section, which is all the way from around 40,000 till 1 lakh. So that is the broad range where we will cover all the different gaming laptops that are there. So starting off we will look at the 30 to 40,000. These are the starting laptops that I would recommend. These are Intel Core i3 processors. So you have the Acer Aspire 5 Core i3 12th generation processor. 12th generation is the last year's processor. So you have the Core i3 12th generation Aspire 5 from Acer, 33,500 after all the bank deals. This price is not very concrete. It may fluctuate, and if you have exchange offers also, this price will still come down, and it is still a good offer. Then you have the Acer Extensa model 2023 model, which has the AMD Ryzen 5 processor, which is the 7000 series 7520U. So this is almost the latest processor. So these two models are the AMD model is you can save 3,000 rupees more and get the latest processor. So these two are very good budget laptops. So you can consider these for college or casual or very budget usage, right? So now let's push our budget a little bit, close to around 9,000 rupees. So we move from 40 to 55,000 range. So 40,000 to 50,000 Indian rupee range. What are the laptops that we have in this deal? So we have the Asus VivoBook Go 15 OLED 2023 model, which has the Ryzen 5 processor. This is available after deal for 42,500. So this is, as I said, it's a laptop which why I picked here was because of the screen. So it's an OLED screen, so photographers or very light editing works, you can buy this laptop at 42,500. With exchange offers and card offers, it may be lesser than this, but beware that there's no graphics card in this laptop, so you won't be able to do any hardcore design or gaming with this laptop. But if you want a stylish and very good screen at this range, this is a good option. If you increase your budget to around 47,000 by around 5,000 rupees than the VivoBook that we talked about, you'll get Asus TUF Gaming F15 laptop. So the good thing is that it has the RTX 2050 graphics card, which is 2 to 3 years old, and 11 series graphics, Core i5 Intel 11th generation processor, which is also 2 years old. So it's a little older compared compared to the others. So you can consider this, but it's not my recommendation. But you can definitely consider this if your budget is very tight. This is okay. At 50,000 rupees you'll get a Acer Aspire 7 Core i5 12th generation processor. So this is like 12th generation 1 year old processor, but Nvidia 2050 graphics card, which is 2 years old. But still it's a good option around 50. And I think Acer and Lenovo laptops are giving good exchange offers in Flipkart. So I think you'll get a little more lower than this, which is a good deal. So these are the three laptops that I see in the 40 to 55,000. Now let us push a little to the next category, which is 55,000 rupees to 70,000. I know it is a very bigger broader price range, but we do have a lot of good laptops in this area. So starting off, we have the Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3 for around 52,500. All these prices that I quote can also come down because of if you apply more old laptop exchange offers. So the Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3, this laptop has Ryzen 5 5000 series, a little older processor, as well as a 2050 2 years old graphics card, but it is a 15-inch screen. It's not bad at that price range if you can't push your price. Now the other option that you have is from Lenovo itself, Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 5 AMD Ryzen 5 processor, which is a 7000 series, which is the very new processors. But beware that this is a 14-inch screen, so the screen size is a little smaller compared to the usual 15.6 that you see. You get it around 57,500, and after you'll also get 10,000 rupee, close to 10,000 rupee exchange in addition to this. So you'll get if you have a laptop to exchange, then you will get it around 47,500, which is a very good deal. So if you push a little more, for 58,500, there are three laptops that you'll get. One is the Asus TUF Gaming F15. So the good thing is that this is a 11th generation i5 processor, 3050 graphics card. So we have jumped from 20 series to 3050, which is a last year's graphics card, which is very good. So 3050 graphics card, 75 watt, and the great thing is 144 hertz refresh rate. If you are looking for a high-paced gaming and you're looking for serious gaming, then it's better to go for a screen with a higher refresh rate, like 144 hertz or 120 hertz, because that will avoid the screen juttering, screen tearing as they call it. And the only downside is that it is a 11th generation processor, which is 2 to 3 years old. So but it's okay. With all other specs it is fine if you can't increase your budget from 58,500. The other option that you have in this range, same price, 58,500, is Asus VivoBook Pro 15. So this is a Ryzen 5 5600 HS series processor and a 2050 graphics card, but screen is 60 hertz refresh rate, which is the normal one. So this is I won't recommend it, but if you want to go for Asus and you're okay with Ryzen, and I think this is one to consider. Another very good option that you have in 58,500 is the Acer Nitro 5 Core i5 13th generation processor. So as I said earlier, 13th generation Intel processors are the latest processors. So you have an Acer Nitro series, which is almost like a gaming series, a budget gaming series, and you get better cooling options and thermals, as well as a 2050 RTX card. 2050 card is a little 2 years old, but it's still good. So this is a very good option. You get the latest generation processor from Intel, as well as a fairly good graphics card and good thermals along with Acer. So I think this is a good option that you can consider under 60k, which is around 58,500. I think with the exchange offer it will still come down, which will be a good deal. This is one model which I recommended that in this price range. Now if you go up, you add 22,000 or 1,500 rupees more, you'll get Acer Nitro 5 Core i5 12th generation with 3050 graphics card, which is the last year's graphics card with 95 watt. So but the only thing is it is a 12th generation processor, which is from last year. So it is still fairly good. You get a 3050 graphics card compared to the 2050, which I talked about a little while back. So you you need to take a call. If you are very seriously into gaming, you want more frame rates and better performance, then I think you can go for this. It's okay, you even though it is a 12th generation processor, it is still okay. You can go for this. But if you want the latest generation processor, which is much more efficient and gaming is like so gaming, then I think you can go for the 2050 series card, which is at 58,500. So the one that I talked about right now, 3050 card with the Acer Nitro 5 Core i5, which is 60,000 rupees. Let us go a little bit higher. 63,500 rupees you get in the Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3 Core i5 12th generation. So here the good thing is that you get 3050 graphics card and 12th generation processor. Still good that you get a 3050 series card. I think compared to if you want Lenovo IdeaPad, that is your preferred brand, then I think you can go for this. Or else I think my recommendation would be Acer Nitro 5 Core i5 12th generation, because it's 3,500 rupees lesser and you get the same almost same specs in the Acer Nitro 5. Now let's if you go a little bit to the the last model in our 55,000 to 70,000 range, for design people, you can go for Apple MacBook Air laptop with the M1 chip, not the M2 chip. The M2 chip is the latest, so M1 chip you can go. But as you're aware, it will be the 13.3 inch screen, which is a little smaller. But people who want to really want Apple MacBooks, I think this is a good option because it is available for 68,500, and with exchange and SBI offer, card offers and all, I think it will still come down a little bit. It's available in Amazon. Now let's go to the top category, which is 70,000 to 80,000 range. We have the Acer Nitro 5 gaming series itself, but with the latest generation 13th generation processor, as well as the 4050 graphics card. So you get the latest graphics card 4050 75 watt, as well as the 13th generation latest processor, and I think that's a very good deal. 72,500, and you will get an additional exchange offer of 10,000. So if you get exchange offer, it will be for 62,500, which is a fantastic deal. So I think this is one model which I recommend for people who has a little more budget. The other model is Lenovo LOQ, which is recently launched series, which is a very good specs at least. Intel Core i5 12th generation processor, last year's processor, but 3050 graphics card with 95 watt. So I think this is also a good better thing that you can look at. With exchange offers, it will still go down to around 62,000. So this is a good option that you can consider. But I think compared to the Nitro 5, which I talked about a little while back, the 13th generation and 4050 card, you are getting for 72,500 Acer Nitro. So Nitro 5, you don't have to spend 1,500 and get the older 12th generation processor and older graphics card in Lenovo LOQ. But I'm just providing that is one model that is there, but I don't recommend because of the price difference. Let's move on to the 76,000 rupee category range, and you'll get the Lenovo Yoga Slim 6 Intel Evo Core i5. So this is 14-inch screen. You have to be aware of that, smaller screen, but it is an OLED screen, so it will be lightweight and screen will be very good. So it will be for office. This I would recommend for people who can go for an expensive office laptop, but they don't do any gaming. They want the browsing and the screen experience is what matters for them. This is a good option. Okay, now let's go to the last two, which is the top end 80,000 to 1 lakh, under 1 lakh after deals. So these two are as you can guess by the price of the laptop, they are pure gaming laptops. So you have the Acer Predator Helios Neo 16 gaming laptop with the 13th generation latest Intel processor i5, 4050 RTX graphics card with 6GB RAM, which is very good, the latest graphics card with more RAM. But be aware that this is a bigger screen. This is a 16-inch screen, so it will be a little more bigger than 15-inch. But if you are looking at a very immersive big screen gaming experience, then I think this is the one that you can go for. So after deals it is showing around 94,000, but I think if you have an old laptop for exchange, then I think you should get it for around 85,000, which is a good deal. It is both available in Flipkart and Amazon. The last option, I would recommend this as well in this price range, is the Lenovo LOQ Intel Core i7 13th generation processor, 4060 graphics card. So you get the latest and the top end, not i9 but i7 processor, 13th generation latest, i7 RTX 4060 graphics card, the latest graphics card as well. So you get it for around 98,000, almost shying away from 1 lakh. So after exchange you can get a little more, you'll get a little more discount as well. So this is also a good option if you're looking for that top end, and you're ready to shell out 80 to 1 lakh. If you're ready to shell out, these are the two options that I would recommend. So these are my recommendations. For summarizing, 30 to 40,000, I would say Acer Aspire 5 Core i3, Acer Extensor 2023 Ryzen 5. Both these models are good for your casual school, college, basic browsing and all those budget things. Other category that I would recommend is at the 55,000 to 70,000 range. I would recommend the Acer Nitro 5 Core i5 13th generation processor, 58,500 rupees, as well as the Acer Nitro 5 Core i5 12th generation processor with 3050 graphics card, 60,000. So these two are my recommendations at the 55 to 70,000 range. Now I'll also in my description I'll also put in the brackets recommended, so that you understand, you can make sense of which one I've recommended. If you go in the 70,000 to 80,000 budget, I will recommend two. One is the Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop, 13th generation, 72,500 rupees with 4050 graphics card. That's a good, very good deal. And you can also look at, if you're office focused, you can look at Lenovo Yoga Slim 6 Core i5 14-inch OLED screen, but not for gaming, but for office work. At the top end, 80,000 to 1 lakh category, I would recommend both laptops, Acer Predator Helios Neo 16, the 13th generation 4050 graphics card, as well as the Lenovo LOQ Intel Core i7 13th generation and 4060 graphics card. So you may have been thinking why I have not recommended Dell or HP or MSI. So the fact is that Dell, the price that they are asking for, the specs that they are providing, I don't think it is value for money, which is why I'm avoiding Dell in this listing. And with HP, I have not had some good experiences with the brand in terms of the quality, and so that is why I don't, I have not considered HP in this list. Neither is MSI because of the service issues that I've heard about. So this could be subjective, but I feel that these are a couple of issues that we have to be careful about, which is why I've not included these three brands in the list. But I hope this helps in helping you make a decision. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any doubts, do comment on the video, and also if you see a better model than these recommendation which is value for money, do suggest in the comment section for others too, so that it helps others as well. Do let me know if you have taken a laptop. For Amazon models, I will put my referral link as well. If this video has helped you in any way to buy or make a decision, please do help by buying from the Amazon affiliate link. All the offers can still be applied. So that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. Do subscribe to the channel for more alerts and analysis like this. Until we see next time, this is Junaid signing off for Gizmonk.